people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Here's Dexter Fowler now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch of the at-bat. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of this season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now here it comes.
2-2.
Great afternoon for baseball here. 71 degrees the temperature at first pitch. Oh, and a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Here's Colton Wong now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Now the 1-0. Paddock is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at bat.
The 1-2. Hit down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. 1 out, nobody on. Counts even at 2-2 to Wong.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
And that's the beauty of having a guy in the 2-hole like him. He's almost like another leadoff hitter, working a walk with just 1 out, and I think there's a good chance that he's going to be on the move at some point.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. For the series, he's 3 for 12. From the stretch. Boy, not even close with that one. He's behind 0-1.
Now you could tell right there that curveball. Had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You can get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
A dive, but he's back. A 1 pitch on its way. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. Goldschmidt, or Goldie just for short. He was an 8th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late.
Oh, that ball comes in and gets him.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
So runners at first and second here with one away. And digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. From the belt, the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Now a fastball that's taken, but it's 1-1. Fly ball heading for the alley. And that is down for extra bases, as this will get one home and maybe two. And a relay to the plate. And not in time as the second run scores.
We didn't have to wait long for the offensive fireworks in this one. 2 runners aboard, and he got a pitch he liked, drove it all the way to the wall to bring in a pair of runs, and they're still in good shape to add on with him at second now.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeJong. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. He's set. Here it comes. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Bell, the runner at second with 1 away. And that's just off the corner and low, ball 2.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
2-1 after the foul ball there. From the stretch. Now a drive by DeJong. This ball is hit well to left field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Paul DeJong connects for a 2-run home run. 6th home run on the season for him. And with it, the Cardinals have increased their lead 4-0.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina.
The catcher, number 4.
Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. There to play it is Profar, and there are 2 away.
Batting 7th, the second baseman, Tommy Edman.
So digging in now, Tommy Edman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here it comes. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope, ball.
4 runs here in this half inning. Rolled slowly to first. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they score 4 times on 2 hits, including Dakota Hudson will be on the mound for game 4. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
We're looking at one of the top pitchers in the league right now. Solid win total from last year, and he'd like to win a whole bunch of games in this new season. He's a good pitcher, and he normally pitches good at the beginning of the season, and he rides that storm out all the way through the end. It'll be interesting to see what kind of start he gets off to this year.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And now a pitch on the way.
1-2 the count.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate, Greg Garcia. And here's a ball hit in the air. Right fielder is on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. With a moment here in downtown San Diego, we'll look at the Padres starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I love the way Eric Hosmer plays the game. He had over 90 RBIs last year. What a great season, but I think he could do even better. His goal this year, I think it's got to be 100 runs batted in. He's that kind of a hitter.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. New inning set to get underway, and coming forward, the rookie outfielder, Dylan Carlson. First offering on its way. Too high, 1-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Now the pitch. And whoa, there's a swing he'd like back. It's 2-1 now.
Ew, was that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
3-1 to the Cardinals left fielder.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Batting 9, the pitcher, number 43.
Standing in, Dakota Hudson. A textbook sack bunt situation here. First delivery to him on the way.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
And the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play.
The center fielder, number 25, Dexter.
So here's how the San Diego Padres are positioned defensively. Guys, the person I want to focus on is Eric Hosmer. This guy is coming into his own from the offensive standpoint, but don't get it twisted. This is a Gold Glove first baseman that makes the game look easy on the defensive side.
Into the box now, Dexter Fowler, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And it's fouled away. 1 out and a runner on second base. skied in the air to straightaway left. Naylor is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
The batter, the shortstop, Colton Wong.
Colton Wong will stand in. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. First pitch coming. Here it is. 2 out here and a runner at second. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Myers is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. One left. Leading off the inning, Josh Naylor, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch on its way.
Naylor.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, and that's a sight of beauty.
And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to first. Fielded by Goldschmidt. And very quickly they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Batting 6, the second baseman, Brian Dozier.
Digging in, Brian Dozier, and he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. Here's the first pitch to him. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Two balls and a strike to Dozier. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. All even now, 2-2. Again, another foul ball. The 2-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And the throw to first ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. Cards lead it 4-0. And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one.
Goldschmidt.
First delivery to him on the way. And a ball 1-0.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
Here it comes on 1-1. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays Count is 1-2 now. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is.
2-2.
Bases are empty, one man out. Swing, and he rockets this one down the left field line. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll reach second now with one away.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
So Paul DeYoung digs in next as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And this one bounds around against the wall. To second now, but he's safe. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0 home. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. The 2-1 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Well, to me, it just looks like he's really aiming the ball a little bit right now. And it's funny, when you do that, you usually don't have as good a control as you do when you just let it go free and easy.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The batter number
at the plate, Tommy Edman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Edman.
Here comes the first pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. The 1-1 to 1-2 now. From the belt, the pitch swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Mejia has it, and that ends the inning. Cards get 1 in the inning on the RBI double. We played 2.5. It's the Cardinals 5 and the Padres nothing. Into the box now, Francisco Mejia, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems Seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike one. And it's quickly 0-2. And another foul ball. Hudson, a native of Tennessee. He's in his third season as a major league player. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Popped up. And the Friars are into the hit column.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
And that's in there for strike one. Nobody out, runner on first. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. On the ground is short. This could be 2. One there. Relay to Goldie, and that gets him as well a double play.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Chris.
Boy, and that's a great play there at short. He's forced to go to the backhand and then pivot on that right leg to throw against the momentum of his body. These guys make it look easy. That's one you could definitely launch into right field if you're not under control.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next will be the pitcher, Chris Paddock. First offering on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing there for the Friars. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said there is nothing prettier than frozen rope after frozen rope, and that is exactly what he's getting right now. The data says they've hit 8 line drives as a team in this one, some resulting in outs, but obviously that's a good sign for them going forward.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for St. Louis.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Dylan Carlson, as we begin the top of the 4th.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Had him reaching that time. It's strike 1. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Looks like he was trying to bust him inside, and he might have held on to it just a little bit too long. Just like that, the leadoff man is aboard.
Digging in, Dakota Hudson. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
Has a look, now the pitch. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2.
0-2.
Pause and the 0-2. A line shot to second out there. And they got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the 1 out.
Dexter Fowler.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring in the switch hitting outfielder Dexter Fowler. First pitch of the at-bat.
That missed. That's the ball.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. 5 runs on only 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. A 2-seamer there as this is fouled off to the left side. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Hit back toward the mound. And there's his first base hit in this one.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard
Now
single
batting.
up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
In now, Colton Wong, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Paul Goldschmidt stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
Hey, you got a runner in scoring position. It only takes 1. I know he was out in front on that off-speed pitch right there.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Back-to-back strikeouts. Bottom of the inning now. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Will Myers.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on.
He's through first and hustling for second. So problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up going as an E9. So now to the plate, Greg Garcia. Carlson has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
The batter.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Fernando Tatis Jr. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning. From the belt,
number
the pitch.
22.
Josh Naylor is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. There's a bouncer foul to the left of the plate, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Padres digging in to try it again. Josh Bell will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Profar is underneath this one, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Paul DeYoung.
Digging in once again, Paul DeYoung. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
That missed. That's the ball.
The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
3-0 now. Waiting on deck, there's Yadi Molina. Three and 1 the count now. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Full count.
He loses him on ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Here comes the Padre manager up out of the dugout heading for the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Cal Quantrill enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Quantrill.
Yadier Molina will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1 ball, no strike.
Here it comes on 1-1. Swinging a soft liner to second for 1. On to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading up for the Padres,
Here comes the first pitch.
Eric
Hit hard, but this is a foul ball. 0-1. Here's the pitch. One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. Swinging a ground ball to third. And that's out number 1.
The batter, number 9.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ryan.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. That finds the zone, a called strike. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. And it's 1-2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 1 out, nobody on. He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
In there, a base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Dozier rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate as the gap shortens to 4 now. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Tommy Pham will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Starting with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. This is on the ground over to first. Taken in by Goldschmidt. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 5-2 game.
The right fielder, number 4. Will.
A ball and no strikes.
Meyer.
Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Myers puts a good swing on it. This one's carrying well to left. Racing back the left fielder, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
In the box, Greg Garcia. 0-1 the count. Now the pitch. On the line, that's a base hit.
Yeah, and I think he might have lulled himself into a false sense of security out there. Prior to this inning, he was pitching a shutout, but now he's starting to look a little off.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will. Luis Domo takes
Your
over to start the
attention,
6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Padres.
Ready once again,
Number
Tommy Edman,
61.
0 for 2 for him to
Louis.
this point. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Profar is there, and he has it for the first out.
Up next for the Cardinals.
So coming to the plate, Dylan Carlson. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Seared down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2 decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
The next 0-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
No,
And that misses for ball 1.
1-0.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He's got it. A great running play. So striding forward now, Josh Naylor. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Count even now at 1-1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Here now the 2-2. Grounded to short. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting, first baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Hosmer.
And this is low, ball 1.
1-0.
And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Fowler has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Brian Dozier. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. This is foul right side. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Padres. Jose Castillo is on to.
Now pitching for the Padres, number 65, Jose Castillo.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Pops this one up. There to pull it in is Hosmer, and there's your first out.
Up next,
Digging in, Colton Wong. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Castillo, a 6'5" left-hander. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. So stepping in, Paul Goldschmidt. Going to strike that victim twice in this one. And that misses, ball 1.
1-0.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Therefore, it is Profar, and Jurickson has it to retire. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the catcher, Francisco Mejia.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
John Brebbia gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch.
And hold on now, that's a fair ball down the left field line. Should be at least a double. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double.
The center fielder, number 10.
So striding in, Jurickson Profar, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First offering on its way. Lifted in the air out to left field. Carlson is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jose Castillo.
Juan Lagares will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. To third. DeYoung's got it. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting.
So a big moment here, and standing in, Will Myers. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. 1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter. A 1-2 count to Will Myers. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Emilio Pagan has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 14, Emilio.
Striding into the box, Josh Bell. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's 1 for 3.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Paul DeYoung will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-1 home. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
Reined in. Dozier over to Hosmer. A double play.
The catcher, number 4.
Yadi Molina digging in now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Myers is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher to tell you about. It's a guy drafted number 6 overall out of North Carolina in 2006. The 6'6" lefty Andrew Miller. Greg Garcia is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 1-1 the count now. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. But this will land untouched. Line toward the gap in left center. And there's a base hit. So there you go. The possible tying run aboard here to kick off the home half of the 8th.
Now batting. Not shortstop.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Harrison Bader is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field.
Now playing left field. Number 48. Harrison Bader.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
No problem with that take right there. First pitch from a reliever. Got to calibrate that velocity.
Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. 1-2 now. Misses. Ball 2. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And a swing and a miss. A big strikeout here, as it'll remain second and third, but with 1 away now. He's set and the pitch. Eric Hosmer comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
Number 9. Second baseman.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Down the left field line and deep. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And he will look at a called third strike. Oh, and a big one there as the bases stay loaded, and there are two gone now.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Ready for another shot now, Francisco Mejia. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Well, he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Almost into the short porch, but it's off the wall. 2 runs have scored. And he's in safely to third as 3 runs come across, and they'll take the lead here in the late going. Jurickson Profar digs in next. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. Giovanni Gallegos, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone.
Well, he turns on this thing and drives it out, extending the lead here to 4 in the bottom of the 8th. I wouldn't be surprised if that keeps the closer in the bullpen for now. No need to bring him in a non-save situation.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Craig Stammen comes on. From the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Tommy Edman.
First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded softly to the right. Scooped up. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Set to get his day started, Harrison Bader. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get Matt Carpenter move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. The slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 3rd home run for him on the year. And just like that, it's down to a 3-run ball game. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D-Roll, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but, boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
Brad Miller will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Cardinals. Number 15, Brad Miller.
Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 2 for him on the year as this lead has been sliced down to 2. Yates answers the call from the dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. Change coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Stepping in now, Dexter Fowler, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Naylor is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Up next for the Cardinals, the shortstop.
Now batting, Colton Wong. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Here comes the first pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Cardinals down to their final strike here. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. And now a crowd right around 25,000 strong comes to their feet. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw to first here will be in time to record the final out, and the Padres bounce back here to take the finale and earn a split of this 4-game series as this one is over. 9-7 the final score in this ball game. The San Diego Padres used a huge 8th inning to help secure the win. Emilio Pagan gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious San Diego Padres: 9 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For St. Louis, 7 runs, 7 hits, 2 errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game: 4 hours and 3 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.